Hey there, this is Mark Evers from David's House, and I want to talk to music composers about one issue affecting their future. As you are all aware, composers traditionally receive royalty payments each time their music is performed in a public setting, such as on stage, on TV, on streaming services, etc. Composers rely on these royalty payments for their livelihood. They depend on the back end of older projects to sustain them and their families while they are spending money to fund their next project. Finding and securing these new projects, i.e. movies, gaming, and TV shows, is challenging and not an easy feat. But there is a growing opportunity with movie streaming services like Netflix, the Discovery Channel, and Facebook Watch, just to name a few. Here is where you as a composer need to be aware. Streaming services such as Netflix are employing direct licensing deals to own your music. A direct licensing deal is the practice of purchasing your composition rights. Essentially, your music is a work for hire, which allows Netflix in this agreement to use your compositions, lyrics, performances, and recordings without limitation and throughout the universe in perpetuity, meaning anywhere and forever. You are selling your music in the short term for thousands, while relinquishing your back-end royalties that may add up to potentially 6 or 7 figures in the future. Now, Netflix says that these terms are not mandatory and are therefore negotiable. While this is true, you must have leverage to be a strong negotiator. Is there competition for your composition from other seekers? Do you know how well the streaming services are performing to make it possible for you to determine a fair buyout price to compensate you for not getting back-end royalties? I would urge you to pause and to fully evaluate your potential before signing away your assets. Here are some things you can start doing to protect you and your creations. Number 1, you will never go wrong by having trusted legal representation. Number 2, do not leave your performance rights organization or PRO out of the loop. The PRO typically negotiates and collects royalties for the composer. In contrast, direct licensing deals signals that the streaming service wants to deal directly and only with you. Number 3, educate yourself and garnish information from like-minded people. There is an online initiative for composers called Your Music, Your Future. Tools are employed and experiences are shared in this group for the betterment of the composer. Believe that respect is warranted for composers and know that fair market compensation is an element of respect.